Imagine being given just a 1% chance of survival. That was the grim reality for 22-year-old Jackson Allard, a typical young man from North Dakota. His life took a sharp turn when he started experiencing stomach aches, a minor ailment that escalated into a life-threatening situation. Diagnosed with influenza 4 and double pneumonia, his condition worsened, landing him on life support in the University of Minnesota. His years of heavy vaping had inflicted extensive damage to his lungs, leading to the drastic measure of a double lung transplant. This procedure, while offering a glimmer of hope, came with its own set of challenges and life-altering consequences. Jackson's story serves as a stark warning about the dangers of a seemingly harmless habit, vaping. So, who is Jackson Allard and how did he end up in this situation? Just 22 years old from North Dakota, Jackson Allard was leading an ordinary life. However, his story took a drastic turn due to a habit that's become prevalent among his peers: vaping. Jackson's habit had grown to a point where it was a significant part of his daily routine. The allure of flavored smoke and its effects had him reaching for his vape pen more often than he ought to. Then, something changed. Jackson started experiencing stomach aches and was initially diagnosed with influenza 4 and double pneumonia at a local clinic. But his condition worsened. He was transferred to the University of Minnesota, where the grim reality of his situation was revealed. His lungs were severely damaged, caused by his vaping habit. His condition was so critical that his heart stopped during his hospital stay. With only a 1% chance of survival, a double lung transplant was his only lifeline. The procedure took place on the first day of the new year, marking a new chapter in his life, free of vaping but filled with regular checkups and reminders of his past choices. Jackson's story is harsh about the effects of vaping. His life has been profoundly altered. He can never smoke or drink again, and may require another transplant. His journey serves as a stark warning for all those who vape, offering insight into the potential dangers behind the enticing clouds of flavored smoke. It's easy to mistake it for harmless steam, but Jackson Allard's tale reveals a darker truth about vaping. Jackson, a youth once teetering on the edge of death, personifies the devastating health hazards of vaping. Even though it's often touted as a safer alternative to traditional smoking, the potential for serious lung damage is disastrously exemplified in Jackson's journey. His ordeal, kicked off by misleading stomach pains, was first attributed to influenza 4 and double pneumonia. However, his health rapidly deteriorated as he discovered the extent of the lung damage from his vaping habit. With a slim chance of survival and a heart that momentarily ceased, his life was saved by a double lung transplant. This intervention, while life-saving, is not a cure-all. His life is now permanently changed, marked by the need for constant medical surveillance, a ban on smoking and drinking, the possible need for future transplants. His harrowing experience emphasizes the urgency to comprehend the risks of vaping, particularly among young adults. The necessity to educate the public about the potential harm they're inflicting on themselves is crucial. Jackson's story serves as a solemn warning as well as a call to action in discouraging vaping usage. Our responsibility is to ensure others do not suffer his fate. Prevent more cases like Jackson's, we must acknowledge the dangers of vaping. Engage in this important conversation by subscribing, liking, and commenting.